Alright people, this is just going to be a quick video on a project that I did. I decided that I was going to attempt to make some custom scales for a couple of my knives to try it out just for fun. I got some just nice bits of mahogany on there. With these up really fast. But they turned out rather nicely. I'm actually quite pleased with them, but they've developed some blade play, which I'm not entirely sure why or how. Actually the blade play on the Rat isn't that bad at all, really. It's barely noticeable, but it's on my Tenacious, it's just disastrous. It's just really loose, and all the screws are tightened as far as they'll go. You know, all the tensions are, you know, everything's screwed down, but for some reason it's just, I don't know, the blade is really loose. You can like feel the screws wobbling around, which shouldn't be happening, because to my mind, even if there is a problem with the scales, they're mounted in the steel liners, so there shouldn't be a problem with the screw wiggling around. And also the blade centering is completely off. Certainly wasn't doing that earlier. But yeah, so I can live with this. This isn't bad at all. But the Tenacious, even though I got some really nice wood for them, I'm probably gonna put the old scales on and hope, the old G10 scales, and hope that solves the problem. If it doesn't, I guess just have to buy a new one, which I hope I don't have to, but at least it's cheap. It's not, you know, $100 knife. So that's partly the reason why I just tested on these ones. These are my cheaper knives, so if something went catastrophically wrong, I wouldn't have just destroyed some of my nice ones. But yeah, that's pretty much that. It's the liners turned out very nicely. Sorry, not liners. The scales turned out very nicely, and I'm pleased with them, but they're just not, hard to do that from behind the camera, the tensions are just completely, I'm just not, it's not, I've taken my Tenacious apart loads of times to, well, maybe not loads of times, but to like clean it and such, but it's certainly, it's never been a problem, and now it's just kind of pretty terrible at the moment. But yeah, that's pretty much that, and I feel like I've said that about 5 times. Sorry, this is probably getting rather monotonous, but just quickly look at that. Has a nice kind of burl to it. It looks very, especially this one, it's very nice look to it. But oh well, there you go. If anybody has any ideas of what the problem could be, just, you know, post a comment. But I don't know much. I don't pretend to know anything about, you know, knife making, but I don't know. I'll ask around and see if anybody has any ideas on why that should happen. Someone who's more experienced than I. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. If you ever attempted to make scales for your knives, tell me how that went. So I will see you in my next video. Bye.